1, 2, check Chuffy 1, 2. Should be working, streaming, starts. Yeah, streaming, yeah. Okay, let me check the sound quickly. Yeah, streaming, yeah. Okay, let me go rolling. Hi, it's Scott, I'm Ganji Kid, it's midnight, it's always midnight, this is your right ear and your left ear, and I'm about to kick some chuffers' heads in, look.
No, my soul! Judgment!
Straight in.
Got a dash!
Say no more!
See no more.
Don't blink!
Don't blink. Look at the numbers she's getting. Bigger numbers, slightly. Smashing those boxes up now and everything. Ooh.
Judgment!
There's more!
Ooh, it's like overtime.
Bad chuffers.
Incoming! With sword comes shadow.
Hear that?
Let me weave you a verse.
Let me weave you a verse. Have you heard the one about the 3 samurais? Have you heard of the one about the 3 frozen samurais?
Say no more!
Got a dash!
Got a dash.
You can't run!
Finally,
Chop, 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 chop.
the fairy.
What, is this chuffer still chasing me? Wait, you're not dead? How are you not dead? What? Look at this chuffer. What's going on now? Commission accepted. I'm doing a commission. Was that not the commission? Oh, you chuffers. You bad chuffers. Yeah, we're just doing a few commissions in Inazuma, and then we're off to Sumeru. Ooh, because we've got business in Sumeru, let me tell you. But I've got my commissions going off over here at the moment. Well, that's them, the chuffers. They're down there, the chuffers. Look at them. In Sumeru, got to make these wood things, and I still haven't done that. I bought all the wrong wood things. I've got all the one thing and not the other. I haven't got any hats, so I can't complete any. I've got no hats, can't complete any. So we need a few of these ticket things again. I've got to get them from roaming the jungle. I've got to do this. I don't even know how to do it. No picture. Unlock it. You've got to unlock it. Go to a relevant world quest. What? The world quest. The world of Aranara. I've got to do that. In Sumeru. I've got Sumeru business now. Loads of it. Otherwise I can't get my primos out of the thing. And this. Treasure beneath the mines. 16 days. And you get that. Which I don't even know what it is. So we've got to get to Sumeru today. Using the wrong person here. Fuck this up. Fuck this right up. No, no, don't die.
My final job. Nowhere to hide.
Have you pancake, you? Right, who's left now here? Right, it's the towers I'm supposed to be killing anyway. I'll do this bit of killing and then I'll get another deck of them turn. That's one tower anyway. The other one, that Hinichil can live, I don't care. Let's go and do the towers. Just here for the primos now.
Incoming. Hey.
There we go. Mission complete. Look, they can live. Just let them live, it's fine. Got another commission out here. Swift Slayer, Band of Rogues. Right. Fine. I'll go and deal with that. And over here, crash course on Inazuman fashion. Fine. I'll deal with your little issues. No problem, Inazuma. Get me commissions in. And the reason that a certain madam is now in the squad is because a certain madam, although not ascended, 78 of 80 though. Oh, 78 of 80. Oh, you're quite close. And a certain madam's weapon 80 of 80. Oh, that's quite good. She hasn't got the proper artifacts on yet. But a certain little madam's getting up to squad worthy. So we've got her running around with us today. Switch my healer.
I will.
Oh, what's going on? Talk to Ullman's not my quest. Over here, this is clear what's going on here, isn't it? You bad chuffer.
Life goes on. No, my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa! Speed of light! Time to act. Orders given.
Orders received.
Don't blink! Cut to the chase!
Quite like that one. Now a massive fan of all of the animations. Just think they should include animations for the 4 stars as well. I don't know why they don't. Is this going to be one of these timed issues? Or am I just going to be alright just doing it? Or do I have to shoot an arrow across it or something? I just think I'll get it. Oh, no.
Speed of light!
I think this will be fine, won't it? Look. There you go. Hooray! And
You
look,
give, you receive.
that was good. So, where's my chuffing? Oh, out there in the water. In the water. You can actually see up her dress. Don't look at it though. Right, what's happening now? Kill this chopper quick.
Don't blink!
Shouldn't be a problem to me with my
Rain outlines it.
chuffing squad of murderers. Big murdering squad we are. Big into our murder. Good at it if anything.
Don't blink!
Chaos cluster has appeared. What?
Nowhere to hide.
I haven't got time to work out what the fuck that is. What's chaos? Oh, that! Right, obviously don't want anything to do with that. Leave me alone.
You can't run.
Right, you hit me anyway.
Speed of light. Shiver.
So I know for the next time they appear, just to not even bother running away, because you haven't got a chance. Just get it done. Get the job done. Forget it. Chaos cluster. Just ignore it if anything. There we go. Job done. Don't invite me back. And finally, Inazuman fashion. Oh, I love Genshin Impact so much. Like the quirks of it. Inazuman fashion. We out there in the sea, killing someone as fast as we can, with chaos bubbles attacking us, and now. Equally important, commissions. This is no way to continue doing business. What's the matter? Lost in our own thoughts. The high-class silks are out of stock, but we have the latest kimonos. You need to import... Yeah, we used to import from Leeway, but now we need silk flowers. We've got to re-establish connections with our suppliers. Every bolt of silk is used. Originally, she planned to design some kimono patterns, but she can't now. She's unable to come up with anything that might be considered new dyes. Seen a great deal. Have you any dye work that I might consider novel? Oh, I've seen some, alright. Is that so? Could you please help me broaden my horizons? Find me some base materials from which I might make new types of dye. I'll take care of the payment. Alright, well I've got them then, haven't I? Base materials. Yeah, look, loads, look. What does it want? What's that? A luminescent spine. You can have one of them. Why not? I mean, what should I care? I should probably give her the thing that I have least care for. Oh, what's that? Slime. No, I need that. We use that. She don't want food. Goblets and shit. She only wants this stuff. So she can either have a wolf hook, a Valkyrie. I mean, I'm going overboard thinking about this, aren't I? I should just give her anything. I'm going to give her that because it actually looks quite cool, doesn't it? But that's not vegan. Not vegan. That's a firefly. So maybe I don't give her that. I'm going to give her a wolf hook. See if she likes that. She likes it. I mean, it will fit in with Leeway, won't it? It's purple. Maybe it's not that novel. Purple, probably. That's what colours you'll get. So there she goes. She's had that. She's happy. So that was the easiest quest I've ever done in my life. I even overthought it, didn't I? So now we can get onto the Adventurers Guild. I've already done one stream today on YouTube talking about Darkside Phil. And I've come straight over to Twitch because basically I thought I'll eat my dinner later. I'll get my gameplay in now. While I'm at it, while I'm here. Ad Astra Abyssos, Catherine. I really want to do a stream where we have a good discussion of Catherine. Because I'm still convinced she's like an AI. And we've got another option on the list here. Why hello there? Got options. I don't want to press them in case they lead off a quest. But, you know, we've got to do those at some point. But not tonight. Tonight we're doing sorting out my chuffing stuff in. We're sorting tonight. What we're doing is we're sorting out my stuff in Sumeru because I need it sorting, frankly. Claim, claim, claim. Where there's blame, there's a claim. Official. Benny boy. And not Amber because she's my best one. Fucking, you can go off, Thomas. You can do it. Right. Where there's blame, there's a claim. So we've done that. We've got our commissions rewards. I don't know if you noticed as well, since last time, automatic, my adventure rank has gone up 55 and the world level is now on 8. So, when your adventure rank reaches the maximum adventure, yeah, I'm at level 8 now. That's just it. So things are a bit more tough, but that's how they are.
I'm all for...
What am I doing then? Right, happy that we've done that. We've got 130 resin to spend, but resin spending can be done at any point. We're not stressing until it builds up a little bit more. We'll do a boss fight at some point, I'm sure. We might even have to take on this fucking chicken. So, let's get on and show you what's going on out here, shall we?
Work-life balance, but...
Graven Innocence. Remember, we were making these little wooden chuffers. And in the event shop, in order to buy the little wooden chuffers hats, which I need to make the wooden chuffers to get the fucking primos, I can't because I haven't got any more tickets. And the tickets, I just bought all off the shopping indiscriminately. And what I should have done is bought the right things because the tickets are hidden behind these quests, and I can't even get the quests open now. Roam in the jungle, where more tickets from shooting a photograph of this chuffer, either eating, resting, or attacking. We've done attacking, eating, and resting, and we didn't get it, so I don't know which one we're missing. We think eating. Sorry, excuse me. On my last stream, I blew my nose for effect, and now it's tickling and making me want to blow it. No piggies. I'll check that by looking up through the camera to see if I've got no piggies, which is great, because if I did, then they'd be there on camera, so that's an idiot thing to do. Get all the bits from the blowing the nose on my foot. Oh, literally bits of tissue now. Right. I need to take a photograph of a tiger, remember that. Not a tiger, a chuffer. And, like, is that my only tickets? I don't know what this is, because it won't let me do it until I've done the relevant world quest. So we're going to go do a world quest. Let's put that on the navigate. And the other thing that we need to do is these combat things, which actually aren't that bad. So what we saw in the last stream was we roaming the jungle, flying around on these speed tests, these speed chuffers. We did those, and the 3 that I hadn't done, I did off stream. They're easy. There's nothing special there, except they led me down some underground paths, which were really interesting. So I left the exploration for a bit, just did the quests, got them done. So the fighting ones we need to do. The photographs have got to wait till we've done the quest. And these, oh god. Defeat the Jade Plume Terrace Room before it creates new fungi. Let's go then. Start with this. And then we'll do the fighting ones. And then, you know, we'll do it all. Should really do that world quest as well. I imagine it's going to take ages. We don't know how long it will take though. So I'll do a few of these things first, and then we'll get into the big nugget. And it's only supposed to be an hour, 2-hour stream tonight. So, you know, deal with it. Oh no! Oh, I don't. Why have you done that? Who's coded that? You know, where's your game developers, designers? You turn up at the thing and this thing attacks you. I don't want to be attacked by that. I want to set up my squad for the boss fight. Now I've got to deal with this.
Hey!
Now that's fallen off there, so I can't deal with it. So you can't set up your squad because you're in combat. So I just got to wait over here, I suppose.
Judgment! Don't blink!
Don't put enemies near the teleporters.
Rain
It's fucking
outlines your
stupid.
fate. Let me weave you a verse.
No one wants to be attacked as they teleport in, do they? Right, that's gone. Right. So that chicken down there, that's what we've got to fight. And that damn chicken, it lays these eggs. And the eggs hatch into mushrooms. And if that happens, we've fucked it. Just say that, yeah? If that happens, we fucked it. We need to beat it before that happens. That's my first challenge. So it's not that hard, because when he lays the eggs, you just squash the eggs, kill them, smash. They just smash. The issue is that with the auto-targeting system, I can't choose to focus on the eggs. So sometimes I don't squash the eggs because I don't even swing my sword at them. It moves and I swing my sword somewhere else at it. That's an issue. And if you miss, like as soon as the eggs are laid, you've probably got about 1.1 seconds, like 1.2 seconds. Hello Snippies. Yep, smooth, aren't I? Except I'm going to keep scratching my nose today again because of all that. I think it's blown it with the tissues. It's made it itchy. Yeah, so if I don't squash these eggs, all is done. And you've got to kill the whole bird, so you get all the way to nearly dead, and then it's like, oh, you didn't kill the eggs, you fucking dickhead. Last one. So I've got to try hard now. I've got to, like, you know, focus. Get this done. I don't even know what's most effective against that chuffer. I imagine Klee is my best DPS, so I imagine Klee burning the dendro thing is probably good.
Ta-da! Klee is here!
I like her at the moment, but she's not maybe my best. We need some heals, so we're going to keep Chi-Chi around. Is it Wet Boy or is it Rosie? Like, usually I'd go like this.
Guide you.
I like the Electro.
I hear you've got a job for me.
I like the Electro on the Dendro. It works nicely against it, I think. But this is what we're going to go for most DPS, yeah? So that's my squad. And then in my bag, I've got some foods, some potions. Look, that's a potion to increase my Dendro resistance, so I'll use that. And I've got one to increase my... I haven't got a fire one, but I've got one to increase the frosting. We'll use that. And we'll obviously eat some of this stuff to defense. And attack, if I've got one for attack. I don't really want to waste one of my best attack ones, but I don't have any other attack stuff. I've got crit rate, we'll use that. Right, let's just go in and see what we can do then. But if this chuffing thing... If this chuffer... If the eggs come, my tummy's rumbling now. I decided to do the stream instead of eating. I'll eat later, but... Right. If these eggs come and kill... I don't care about anything else. Like, I'm not going to really get killed, I don't think. Look, I can dodge its attacks. Even if someone gets caught in the face, we can switch out, we can heal, yeah? What I care about is getting it killed as quick as possible, like really quick, if I can. And I don't want to see any eggs. You know, if I see those eggs, I have to... If we see any mushrooms, we're fucked. So let's get it, you know, let's get this job done, right? I don't have to worry about taking damage, is what I'm saying, though, but I do have to worry about the eggs. No eggs as of yet. You know, I've got to use my specials on the bird because I need to kill it.
You can't run.
But I do want to save up a special, you know, maybe a Klee special in case it drops the eggs. And you don't have a lot of time when the eggs go off. Right, there's spores. What's going on? That's poison. That's fine. I don't care. No eggs.
Rain cutter.
Right, eggs. Look. See, I killed them all. They're all dead. No problem, yeah? No mushrooms, killed all the eggs. So that's not even an issue. It's just that if I don't kill them all, it becomes a huge issue. Fucking nose is itching now. It does my head in. Like, it didn't itch when I wasn't streaming, and now I'm streaming, it's really itching. And I don't want to sit on stream and like pull and push and poke my nose. I feel like an idiot. Like, I want to get a cheese grater and fucking scratch off the top surface to just stop it itching. Anyway, so I've got to kill all these eggs next time they come around. The issue is that when they come around, you watch next time, for some reason my swings will miss and it'll be all for nothing. Right at the end, probably. Let's keep it rolling.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Rain
This,
outlines your
doing damage.
Dumpy, dumpy,
That's a big spores thing, so I don't have to worry about that. Eggs might be coming next.
Wheel of life.
Kind of want to be on Rosie if I can. The eggs, there they are. Right, why aren't the eggs
What a
dying?
nuisance.
Now they're mushrooms. Did you see that? Right, what the fuck was different there? So that's rubbish. Now I've failed. So now I've just got to fucking bail out and do it again. And just do it again. And just do it again. And just do it again. Until you get one where you kill the eggs. I swung my fucking sword at them. and I had the special going, so I don't see how they survived it, but they're special eggs. So we do it again. And I'm going to do this 3 times. I'm just showing you what the challenge is, because I can't fucking do it again and again on stream. It will annoy me. I'm not that annoyed, it's just I think it's stupid.
You can't run.
I don't see what I'm... Like, how quickly those eggs turned into mushrooms. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know, I don't know what I did wrong. Certainly swung my fucking sword at them. My pole arm. There they are. Can't get them. I'm going at the bird instead of going at... One of them hatched. 2 of them hatched. What happened there, you saw it, exactly what happened was I want to point at the eggs and hit the eggs, but I can't because the auto attack dragged me towards the bird. So I haven't got a choice in what I attack, so I failed that one. So we're out again, teleport out. Now you see how annoying this is? Like, what a fucking stupid challenge, kill it before it spores mushrooms. But the mushroom sporing happens within seconds, so, like, deal with that or don't. You know, it's going to happen 4 times during this fight. I think I need to go and wash my face or something.
Body and
whole face is starting to itch now.
La la la, sparks and flash! Woo! Dumpty dumpty go! Boing boing boing!
I'm dancing with this bird. Right, the other option is to get it killed really quick, but I'm never going to get it killed before it spores eggs.
Punishment! Rain outlines your...
That's not going to happen, is it? So
Orders given. Orders
I just got to be
received.
shit hot when those eggs come out. It's like they come in. Please kill the eggs. Why can't I kill the eggs? Look. Now it's hatched again. So I'm out. No, I'm not doing that anymore. It just annoys the fucking piss out of me. Some folks getting anxious. I don't feel anxious at all. I think it's a dry skin thing. Maybe it's because I've been sat in front of these lights, sat here. I think scratching it and messing with it like this makes it itch more, you know. So yeah, I don't know. That seemed like a fucking stupid challenge anyway, didn't it? And it is. I don't want to go in my bag. I want to have a look at the. No, where is it? Here, roaming the jungle. Here, so I've got to do that. The other thing I've got to do is defeat it without being hit by its spore cloud. Now that's a lot easier. You just stay the fuck away when it does the spore cloud, don't you? It's just a longer fight that takes a bit longer, but you stay the fuck away. So these things I'm going to do off stream. I'm going to beat the boss over and over again. Like, you know, get angry as I want off stream. It's not content to have to do it over and over again and try and do those eggs. It just annoys me. Defeat an activated Jade Plume Terror Shroom after it's rendered stunned from exhaustion. Activated means with electricity. You know, do a fight where you've got an electro character on and hope you get that. Whatevs. I haven't found this yet. The electro reg is fine, so that's on the cards. You know, I want to find that. And then this is the other thing. These aren't actually that bad. I've completed some of these. Look, so let's go and find another one of these. That's over here. These are quite fun, just in the environment. Antihistamine. Now there's a thing, because recently I felt like I've had some sort of allergic reaction going on recently. Like I do get from time to time my metazapine gives me a histemic reaction. You know, like it makes me feel like I've got a stuffy nose and shit like that. You know, maybe it's that, yeah. I know, it's weird, isn't it? It's only when I'm sat on stream, as soon as I get off and go and cook some dinner, it will stop. Anywho, look. Forget my nose, forget it. I'll have to keep scratching it because it keeps itching. That's all. Down here. No, not that. Return to the village. I'm an idiot. Over here, the challenges. I'm off to do the challenges. There's a chest over there as well. We'll have to do that. They're going to get eggy. Fuck them. I'll get that chest another time. I'm off to do these challenges, look, so... The annoying thing is these combat challenges give me tickets for the shop, but not tickets to buy the things to make the little wooden men. And I'm on to making those little wooden men. That's what I'm after doing. But here, look, defeat all opponents, 2 of 12. So look, it's just a little load of mushrooms. You smash them all up, and there's like 30 of these. So little places in the world. Now you have to kill a load of enemies.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
This is unbelievable how much my nose is itching. Oh, it's literally unbelievable. All around this outer, all along it there like that. It's just where I've had the tissue on my nose and I've blown my nose like that, I feel. It's like an allergic response to the tissue. Or maybe the tissue dried it out or something. Maybe I need some moisturiser on it. Anyway, look, we're killing all this stuff.
Judgment.
This is straightforward though, look. 2 of 12.
No, my sword. You can't run.
Got no probs with this.
Shiver.
3 of 12. 4 of 12. 5 of 12.
Life goes on. Not good.
6 of 12. Seven. Scratching his nose.
Sacred name.
Fortune Preserver. 10 of 12. Where are you, Chuffers? Here up.
Wheel of life. You can't run.
11 and 12. So this has been nice and straightforward. It's out in the wild. You go there, kill everything. You get your points.
No, my sword.
I'm happy with that. You know, I quite like that. That's cool. Getting loads of fungus stuff. Happy days. I noticed there's one of these up here. Do I need its photo? Hopefully it's eating. Go on, please be eating. Hang on, I need to go in my bag and switch on my camera. Special camera that I've got. This one. I've got sufficient pictures of this type. I'm just going to wait for a minute and see if it does something different because we need it to do one more thing and we haven't got it doing one more thing. So maybe it'll do whatever that one more thing is in a minute. No. I've got a little spray bottle with water and humidity. No, I haven't. It's got an itchy nose, that's it. So, oh, it's eating. Yes. Yes, patience paid off there. Picture taking done. Right, back in this. We're engraving innocence. Roaming the jungle. Picture taking. Collect 200 whimsical drafts. Great. Okay, now I want... And also, note here, we completed this. Creative notes and hero's wit. So we're happy with this. Lots of hero's wit. We're going to want that. They all contain hero's wit. And there's 5 of them, and each part has 5 parts. So that's 25 little challenges in the world. I'm thinking that they're going to increase in severity. They're not all going to be mushrooms. But I don't think, unless I come across anything really interesting, I don't think, like, you know, this one in particular is going to require you to... You know, I don't have to do them all on stream is what I'm saying. So what I'm trying to do is give you a flavour of them now. Get onto the story thing that's holding us back. And if later on, off stream, I do a bit of this grind, you're not going to be unhappy that, oh, we did the fucking Cell Swords quest without me and it wasn't a real quest, it was just going and beating 3 of them up in the world. You get what I'm saying? We do all the story on stream, so I want to make sure we do all the story on stream. You get gel swabs for your nose when it's dry. I just live in this world of, you know, how it is. It's just how it is. Hang on. Just put the chair down a bit. Might help. Maybe I was maybe I was the altitude. Maybe it was the altitude. It'll be fine. So wait, now what am I doing? Using my brain. Now what I'm doing is back in here, look. Back in here. This wood thing. I need to make these Aranara carvings. I haven't even done one. I've got the space to display 4. I haven't even done one. Why haven't I even done one? Because my components I'm lacking. I've got all the torsos. Like I've bought, instead of buying like, you know, one full set, I bought all the torsos, all the fucking heads. I haven't bought all the stuff that you need though. Look, I need hats. So I can't even make one. I need different eyes and different hats. I've overdone the torsos, look. I didn't need to buy all 4 torsos in pink. I can only display 4 characters. So I fucked up there. I hope I get enough tickets to actually complete this. To get all of the things. Because otherwise, because I said you'll get enough tickets to get everything. So I might as well just start at the start and buy everything. But I made a mistake. So now what I need to do is make sure I buy some hats. Right? So it's getting a bit confusing for me. Event shop. This is where you get these things. So I'm going to start at the bottom. I started at the top before. I'm going to start at the bottom here. Get some hats. Yeah? Now I want to make sure I get some eyes as well, just in case. I'm running out of, you know, carving money here. So let's hope that's enough to make what I need, but I bet it's not. Right, now what I have to do is I have to go to the, tell you what, also author's credits as well. I've got 111, that's not a lot, so I'll just leave it until we get more. Now what I need to do is I need to go to this fucking place here. Probably just need to wash myself down. Where am I? Oh, I'm running the wrong way. I need to go to where we're selling these toys, right? And remember we had that little quest with that little kid in the jungle and all that shit. I came here and, you know, ended the conversation the other day. Ended the quest. Right, here's my little, look. Here's my little display table with my shit toys. So I need to assemble some carvings. So like, torso, right? Head, hat, cape, eyes. Yeah? Saved, done. So now I should have... I've done one. So there's my primos and my notes, right? So now I need to do 4, yeah? So my problem is that like this one was missing a hat. So I give it a hat. Done 2. But have I got enough hats? Have I got enough stuff? Torso. Head. Or is it the same head? Oh, you can use the same head over and over again, look. Oh, well, we've got no problem then, have we? Hat. We can use the same hat over and over again. Oh, I thought you had to use individual ones. Cape. Eyes, you'll be fine. Don't matter. Hopefully this will just, you know, as long as they're all slightly different. Let's have a look. Has that done it? Yes. Job done. So I actually don't need any more bits of wood. Complete. Right, roaming the jungle. Now, I can't do this until I complete the prerequisite story quest, or the world quest. This I can do as long as we find the Regis-Vine. These I've done, and the fighting I can do in the world, so we're okay with this. Let's find the Regis-Vine then, right? Now, I haven't looked at it on the internet. I haven't bothered, because I want to find it myself. I've got a feeling, though, having done a few of these flying around things... There was one of these flying around quests over here, look. And this is a good... Oh, I didn't go and get the fucking teleporter. Right, okay, we'll do it this way. Great example of it. Oh, obtained, look. Wee. Random event. I don't want to fuck about with random events. Defeat the treasure hoarders, alright. Oh, is this them?
You can't run!
Another test.
Let me leave you a
That
verse.
big chopper's not going to mentally start attacking me.
Suffocate.
La la la. Dumpy Dumpty Go!
I got careless.
Judgment!
Rise.
Shiver! You can't run!
Blazing delight!
What am I even doing? I'm going over to the big chuffing. I'm trying to go this direction, which is to my right, which is the wrong way. I've gone. And it's east. It's east, right? I'm not attacking that big chuffer again. I'm not going east. Why am I not going east? I'm an idiot. Every time.
Da da da.
Da-da.
Woo!
I wanted to just, you know, show
La la la.
this on stream. So there's that big chuffing thing. No, 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 flying with no energy. Careful. Save up your energy, Clee. There's that big chuffer, right? And on the other side, there's the start of this little sprint quest. And what it did was, it took me into an underground cavern. So, I should be able to find it over here. Was it this one? Or was it? It's further over there, it's the other one over there. I've come to the wrong place, but over there, on the other side, you see the stars going up. It actually goes in. Where this is like mashed in there, it actually goes in. And it made me think that this water underneath, and this water might be like an indication. So some of these sprint quests have taken me into the tunnels in a way. You see how the water coming out there? The water coming down the waterfall, and like water's involved. Caves and water. So, with that all in mind, right, because you can get in there. With that in mind, I can't get to the Registine, maybe from this side, maybe. Or maybe I can go underneath there. Or maybe it's this water around the back. I mean, that's near Tanky Valley, so I don't think it is that. But I imagine the route in is associated with water somewhere, like escaping, so it might be here as well. So I'm out now to get to this damn Registine and find it. I mean, it's got to be over here, hasn't it? Like, I've got to go in this direction. But we know it's underground as well. And once I've found it, I can complete the challenges, you know, maybe off stream, but we've got to get there and find it. I'm not looking on the internet, I want to find it. Oh, there's one of those. Homunculus is here. Dendrolunculus.
Dumpy Dumpty Go!
No, my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Yeah! Opening box of a dead
Tricks.
Go. Sparks and flash!
Judgment!
There you go. Cheeky chest.
I hope we find long-lost ancient literature.
I want in there, don't I? I want in that way. Maybe to go down
Time
to go
to
up
act.
though, you know. I'm already walking past where I want to go in though. Like, it's dragging me down this way. I don't want to go down this way. I want to go
Body
up
and
and in
mind.
there. But it makes me wonder whether you go back on yourself. You know, once you've gone down, you come in and back on yourself, maybe.
Time to act.
Can't really see any entrance way up there. I've already climbed around on top, you see. So maybe down here there's a cave that leads back in. My other thought was that one of the quests was going to, like, you know, lead us there. One of the story quests, because I haven't really been pushing the story that much. You see how the water down here is underneath the environment? Like, I imagine, like, the water starting somewhere, and, like, the start point might be in the cave, and it might be flooding in from there. Nope, no cave entrances around here, huh?
Rain outlines your...
Fine, fine, boom!
Lights out.
Dumpy, dumpty, go! Blazing delight! La la la!
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword.
Woo! Maybe there's even more buried below!
Oh, it's frustrating to not know how to get to this Regis Vine. The other thing is you can usually drop in on the Regis Vine accidentally from above. But I've been all around where it is and I can't find a way in.
Da da da!
Now, if you want cave entrance, you're looking a bit low, or maybe built into the wall. Right.
Woo!
This is all cave entrance area to me. I also want those flying things that I can ting and fly on. They're always good for it. Where are they? Hitty chills.
Fine, go!
Dead on sight. There, look, that looks like a way in. Brilliant. See, I knew I was on the right track. I've run past it already. Like this. And usually if you see these things, you're on a good route, aren't you? You got Dendroloculus. Look at this. Now I'm in. Right, hang on. Before I go further in, that was where the Dendroloculus was. I might as well just leave that marker, because it's there. It's in here. Cheeky little inn. That's the way I'm going.
Dumpy, dumpy, go!
Oh, little cheeky chuffers.
Fine, go!
And actually, I'm going to have to do a little bit of adventuring before we get to the Electrolus, aren't we? I'm assuming that...
Orders given. Orders received.
teleports that I haven't uncovered. Oh, would you hurry up and die?
Dumpty, go! Da da da!
The teleporter that I haven't uncovered is underground. And I would assume... No, look, there's the fucking thing. What's going on here? I would have assumed that you would have a teleporter very close to the run to the to this, yeah? And that other teleporter that I haven't... Yeah, the teleporter's up there, isn't it? Look. Yes. Yeah. Don't waken the Regis Vine. Go and get the teleporter first. Go on then, cheeky, sneaky and cheeky. Little wet boy. There we go. This makes sense to me. Now there's all that to explore up there. I'm not going to right now. Right, there's a whole pathway and stuff to explore. We've got the teleporter.
Body and mind.
And then you can just come straight here and do the the Electro registering when you want to. Good. So I'm now going to attack a Electro. What do I need on my squad? What I've basically got. Klee, Wet Boy, Rosie, Chi-Chi. That seems fine. I've never done this before, but I'm assuming it's going to run the same way as the others. So I'm just going to use my potions. And I'm just going to go in there and just kick ass. Right, there's no reason this should kill me. Or anything like that. And there's quests associated with it, but I've got no idea what it does, so I'm just going to do my best on the first run, and then look at the quests after. Right, already it's shooting me down. Corolla straight off.
Time to
Fucking
act.
cheating.
No, my sword!
Can't go straight in with the Corolla, mate. What's this? Put your Corolla down then.
Blazing delight!
Press the wrong button then.
Boing, boing, boom! Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Go on, Klee, get in there on that Corolla.
Shiver! Judgment!
Come on.
Rain
Got it.
outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Yeah!
Just putting as much damage as we can, eh? Wasted that really, because it's going to regenerate before it gets too much damage, but... Okay, we're down to half damage. No, we didn't waste that, that was good, okay.
No, my sword!
We're down to half damage. And actually, I usually take Noelle instead of Chi-Chi, don't I? For at this point, I like to put on a shield. Right, there's the root thing, okay, we're in. She's moved on to the wrong side.
Time to act.
It's annoying when she's moving on to the wrong side for me. Come on.
Jumpy, jumpy, go! Boing, boing, boom!
Okay, got it.
Blazing delight!
Stop pointing the wrong fucking way.
Lights out.
Jumpy,
We should
jumpy,
finish
go!
it. Okay. So, it's not a difficult fight.
Woo!
At least it's gold. I'm getting these Thunderclap Fruit Cores. They're useless to me. I've got no characters that require them. Maybe I will in the future. So, I mean, I have to do this boss for the quests, but I'm now grinding a boss and spending resin, and it's useless to me. I'm still getting crappy fragments, not big chunks. So it's always still going to do that.
These bombs are so heavy.
Let's have a look what we got and achieved in this. Oh, we've done it all. So I don't ever have to do it again. Look, destroy one waxing stamen. Don't know what that was. Destroy one waning stamen. Don't know what that was. Defeat the Electro Registrar and prevent its 2 stamens from unleashing an electrical explosion. Yep. And paralyze it by attracting its core at the bottom. Yep. So I don't have to do that again until I get a character that requires those electro things. So that was success. That was good. And in the event shop, I've got some more credits. Now we've now got 1,300. Whoa! And what's in there? Well, I'm going to buy everything, aren't I? So I'm going to start at the top things, the XP. I've already bought a bunch of it. Buy the rest. That's gone. It's going to buy everything, aren't I? Which one do you want in what order? The fragments. Right, if I successfully do this, maybe I don't successfully complete it and don't get everything, but I don't have anyone that specifically uses these things yet. Maybe Traveller does. I can't remember which one they use, so I'm going to just... I know I want these things, but I don't know which ones I want in what order, so I'm just going to get these as well. 6 of them. Not 9, so you can make a golden one, but 6. No, you can't even make... What can you make with 6? Is you can make 2 chunks, and you need 3 chunks for a golden, so yeah. No. Bad chuffers. But I might as well buy it, man. I mean... I hope you get to afford everything, because finally you get up to 30 of 30 Mora with extra, so maybe you get extra books, surely, like, I don't know, man, what does Traveller need? I can't remember what Traveller needs, she's on the wrong thing now, anyway. Anyway, that's what you get.
These bombs.
So now, in my free time, I'm gonna grind the rest of Graven Innocence, but I don't know what this is, because I haven't got this quest, the World of Aranara. So we're going to go and find out what this is now, and if it turns into some massive, really long thing, I might not do it all on stream, because it is a 50 primo one. So maybe we don't get to do all that on stream. Treasures Beneath the Vines, 16 hours to do it. Strange Person in Sumeru. I don't know, these are the things that we're onto now.
These bombs, so heavy.
I just want to also go to Inazuma, and I want to just get a bit of crafting of these gems and see where we're actually at with them. Because my character list now,
These bombs, so heavy.
80 of 90. Not interested in taking that weapon too much higher, but 80 of 80. Onto artifacts hunting. Talents all 6s. And to do the next talent, we've got everything we need apart from boss kills now. So we're up to boss kills with our top line squad. We haven't started doing it yet, but as part of the regular routine, we want to start filtering in some boss kills. And I want to do my first ones on stream. So I'm aiming to get everyone up to that sort of standard. He's the same. So we're aiming to get a full squad up to that standard and then start doing boss kills. His weapon is 80 of 80 flute. You know, we're approaching 90 on a lot of these things now. The next enhancement is just one wolf's tooth away. And then that will go to 90. Him as a character is on 84 of 90 because I'm giving them a little... Every time someone gets a booklet, watch this. She's at 78, we're on her, look. 1, 2, 3. Why aren't you giving her all 4? Why aren't you giving her all 4? Because little book tax. And then he creeps up. So he's on 84 of 90. She's on... Not quite. She's on 78. So they're all pushing the right way though, aren't they? And then our second line are these 70s approaching 80s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the chuffers. And then our third line, I would say, are these other characters that have yet to be pushed up into those ranks. I think will be, just not, maybe not Kaya, but I think will be. We just got to give it some time. Kaya, I've got to kind of fast track because we want her for some of this Sumeru stuff, don't we? So that's the squad. That's where that's going. Happy with that. And to that end, people who are ready to ascend, Chi-Chi, just need 2 more of these blue stones. Sayu just needs 4 more of these stones. Bad chuffers. She'll be there, just need 5 more of these stones. So still got boss grinding to do before we really start hitting the big bosses. Still got, you know, Regis Vines and, you know, crappy bosses to kill before we get to the good bosses. Grind for their artifact, sorry, for their talents, which are approaching top line talents now. So going to be needing those. I'm going to have to beat Child again, you see. So I'm going to be needing those kills as well. So with that in mind, I want to make some... these things. Because I want the gold ones. I've not got enough for another gold one, you see. So even with that, you know, we just bought a load of crystals off that thing, didn't we? And it's like 3 of them. Oh, it just... yeah, you got 2 of them and it makes 1 of them. With that, I've managed to, because of the other ones I've got, you know, I've managed to get up to a gold one there. So, stepping forward towards Ascension for these characters, step by step. All good in the hood. What was it? It was a wolf's tooth I was looking for as well, wasn't it? I don't have any wolf's teeth to do, so I'd have to go and grind that. So, characters are coming along fine. Now we're going to go and do this. Like, bearing in mind, because I've already done 1 big stream today, I'm just trying to get through a bit of this Genshin Impact that's backlogged. Not like just trying to get through it, I enjoy it, but I want to present a bit of a Genshin Impact stream quick. We're going to be back on tomorrow, but tomorrow my new laptop arrives so that I can stream when I'm elsewhere, which will happen this next week. So tomorrow I need to set that up as well. But hopefully by the end of tomorrow I will be able to be streaming from the upstairs room on the laptop as a test. Genshin Impact still, but, you know, a slightly different stream. And then next week, Genshin Impact still on the laptop while I'm away. just feeling a little bit like business-like today to make sure we get a stream in, achieve some of these goals. Don't let it slip away in Sumeru.
Bombs, so heavy.
Talking of which, why is this not complete now? What's going on here? Just press claim all. Yeah, okay. And talking of which, we've got some wishes to do. So we'll head back over to Sumeru, we'll do some wishes, and then we'll do this story quest. So this story quest was sending me to this village, I think, wasn't it? Or maybe that was the world. There's too many quests, I've got two different things. That's it, the world quest, yeah. That one, okay. And that's just down there. What? No. I can't take her anywhere. That's just down there, isn't it? So we're going to go down there and do our world quest in just a sec. Before we do that, let's pop off a couple of wishes. Is this my favourite wishing bush? I don't have any superstition. Might as well just do it from here. Got a nice view of Sumeru Tree City. Haven't we? That's gone now, we're in the wishing zone. Right. 5 of these. We're really starting getting primo together. Look, 14, 639. And for the big ones, 14 saved up. I bought the ones off the shop that you get with your Stardust exchange. So I got that off the shop, run out of Stardust now, but that's where our wishes have just come from. 5 of them. Our history says that we are due. Burgeoning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. 11, 12. So if we get lucky, we get 2 things. Got 5 wishes, you see. If we, standard, not luck, just standard, what you expect, all the way to 10, pity, we get 1 thing. Let's do 5 wishes. Crappy bow. Get in there with the rest of the books. I like the debate club best. I mean, it looks cool, but now I understand it's a crappy bow. Don't feel as good, does it? But oh, there's our thing. Here's our thing. What's my thing? Where's Juzzy when you need him? How'd you like these apples? I don't. They taste rotten. You bastards. You bastards. I mean, I could have got any of the constellations, any of the duplicates, and felt more happy with them, because I'm not using Bennett as a mainline character despite previous meta. Now I've got Constellation Bennett. You don't even want Constellation Bennett up to C6. You want him up to C5 and stop. You don't do his C6 because it affects the other characters. It's not even good to get Bennett Constellation. I'm on the way there, though, with my first Bennett Constellation. Yay! The cheeky chuffers, aren't they? They are. They're cheeky chuffers. That's my thing. I've got Bennett again. Right. You'll notice on my main character line, look, and I was telling you I was upgrading. Bennett's not on the fucking list. He's right down the fucking back end. There he is.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Oh, I've already got 1 Constellation Benny. This is my 2nd duplicate. This is my 3rd Benny. This is my 3rd Benny. When his HP falls below 70, his energy recharge is increased by 30. Well, I'm never going to have his HP down to 70, am I? Attacking increase no longer has an HP restriction. Oh, because he's... Maybe I will because of his HP thing. Except I won't because of his... Oh, forget it. Just forget it. Forget it. I pulled a Benny again. And we pulled Benny on that fucking main banner, didn't we? When we didn't want him.
Oh, where are you?
So we pulled another Benny. That's nice. And now we know these last 3 wishes are basically a guarantee of nothing. Oh, you chuff. Well, I'm saving up my primos for when I definitely get my good little one. So, throw me a... Actually, I wouldn't mind a nice weapon or 2. Even saying it, like, a nice purple weapon, but instead we get the Benny. And I would mind a purple weapon. Obviously, I would mind. I want characters, but I want different characters to the ones I've got. Thank you. Crappy bow, crappy book, crappy sword, and Benny. In today's wish selection. Fucking go on, you. Go on, you. Away with you. Let's see what happens now. Return to the village and talk to Amadia. I don't know what's going on. So I'm just going to do what it tells me to, but I don't know who and why and what. Can't remember for the life of me. Here's some kids. What are you doing?
Rana come back?
That's your fruits. I've had them. There's two Chukkens. Two can play at that game.
Woo!
There's some fish in their natural habitat, just chewing on some rope, probably. Where is this chuffer? Oh, down here. I didn't unlock the wave rider either. Is that 5 primos or is it just no primos? No primos. Here he is, whoever this is. Grandpa. Rana's friends. Rana should be patrolling the forest today. Not voice acted. I don't know what he's going on about, so, you know, not voice acted. Disappointing. Disappointing. It looks like a Mondstadt style instrument. Can you lend it to us? A very long time ago, I met a bard in the forest. Cat, why'd you do it? The cats are going to have a right job when we're a boosh. We're going to have a friend obviously coming around to feed the cats. Cat just coming through the blinds, through the... Like, all the blinds are all chuffed up, actually. The pomegranate sings. What's he going on about? We'll take good care of it, whatever it is. Thanks. Well, that was quick. A vintage Lyre. Oh, God. Let's go to Quest reward. Is that something we can put in our teapot, or is it something that we actually... Let's make me remember this drum. Do you remember the drum? I've got a Windsong Lyre already, look. No, I've actually got a Windsong Lyre. Look, check this out.
Heavy.
There you go. Now I've got a vintage Lyre. There you go. Go to Ev and go here. Go there in the water. It wants me in the wave rider. Doesn't it? Look? What's going on? Seems a bit funny to ride your boat up this little bit, doesn't it? But ride your boat up this little river we will. I could teleport there, couldn't I, 300 metres? Somebody's in a boat there, look.
Like a lamb to the slaughter.
Hiding in a boat from me, were you? Yes, I was hiding in my boat from you. That's not. It was like Does that mean it was Rana who took the chest? I don't know what you're going on about, Palmer. I forgot to watch your commentary. If it was voice acted, it would have gone in my head. But unfortunately, Palmer, no voice acting. No thinky. Sorry. Got that. I can't. It's pulling me over here. This chest is pulling me. It's pulling the boat. What do you mean it's pulling the boat? It's pulling the boat. The chest is. So. Oh no, it's this one. We've been here before. Where's the final fire stick? And why is my nose itching? It feels. I'll tell you what it actually feels like. It feels like ghosts have got invisible feathers and they're tickling my nose with feathers.
La la la.
That's what it feels like. I've got the Lyre and I'm off to where Rana is. Here. No. Like, it wants me to go up the waterway. Like, it keeps having me up the waterway. Keep going further, follow this green line. There's chests along the way, but I can't have them because I'm not going to stop and fight. I'm just following the... You know, it's like a journey, isn't it? And there's talking going on by Paimon, but you're supposed to be reading it. But I think they do these deliberately to take you through the environment in a certain way, and I think it's a good idea, you know, a smart idea, to show the world, know that the player is going to be treading along this certain path and to fill it with things along the way. I think that's good. It shows clever game design, but it's a little bit strange in this turn. I mean, I guess I'm supposed to be getting out and fighting all the baddies, but I can do that every time I come down the river if I want that. Now what? No, now I'm getting out. Right. Go to where Rana is, and I don't know where it is. Why is it telling me keep following, but not? Like, why won't it tell me? It's up here apparently. Oh, now we have to have a fight.
Wheel of Life. Opening box of a Adepti Trick.
Get off you. Stuck in there.
Rain outlines your feet. Let me weave you a
Rain
verse.
outlines your feet.
Judgment.
Dumpty Dumpty Go!
How about that? How about rain outlining your feet?
You can't run. Punishment.
It's tickled me now, that has. It's
Judgment.
made me laugh. Rain outlining my feet.
You can't run.
Literally being tickled on the nose now.
I'm getting sick of this game.
Alright, Eggy.
Life goes
Getting a bit of
on.
wood there as well. Look, chopping a bit of wood for extras. Dead yet? Quite tough, isn't she, this one?
You can't run. No, my sword.
Still not dead? Right, now you're dead. Thanks. Obviously, I'm going to be investigating all of these items. Thank you. Just having an item investigation, if you'd like to... Oh, it's journal. No, no thank you. No thank you. No. Leave me alone. Cabbage, yes. Journal, no. Investigate. Apple, yes. Radish, yes. Journal, no.
Time to act.
Time to
Body
act.
and
I'm not
mind.
going up there where that tiger's going to get me, am I? I'm not a fucking idiot. So, just going to go around. Like, the tiger jumped down on me. No thanks.
Time to act.
Oh, Chuphomunculus. Where's that? It's at the top of that wood. I've got to go and get that. They know that. See, there's another tiger. I knew there'd be those tigers, so I'm not having that. Not going to attack them. We just avoid them. They can live. I can live.
Body
We're
and
all
mind.
happy. Here we go. These chuffers, though. Everyone must die.
Rise.
Everyone must die.
Orders received.
It's a shame that big chopping thing gets involved, but it gets involved and it ends up dead. Who did Hiya then? That was quite a good one, wasn't it? Very kung fu. But this chopper can't get through the wood. Can't get through the trees. Big chopper.
Rain outlines your...
Rain outlining your feet. Everyone dead. guys up in the air.
You want this?
Oh, I'm doing cooking. No, just stop doing cooking. Those mushrooms can live on the tree. I'll take in the raw meat because we might need it, but I don't... You know, I'm vegan. What do I want with a load of fucking horrible meat in my bag? Horrible dead animal flesh in my bag. This should be a straightforward tree climb, shouldn't it, really? Not going to run out of puff, am I? There you go. There you go, look. Clean a tree. Not that. Not that. I wanted to take a photo of you, Chuffer. Clean a tree. And there's the big tree behind her, look. So, clean a tree. If anything, happy. And alpha pose. Oh, she went up. Look, Clee flying. Clee magic. There you go. You don't see. Oh, she's back down now. Don't see that every day. Go to where Vanarana is. Banana, like banana. Vanarana. Banana. 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 Like banana. Banana. I got it now. Banana. Like banana. She's all here with all these mushrooms. Who is Banana? They're helping Rana and the children, right? Gatekeeper says. Sorry, Paimon says to Gatekeeper. I don't fucking know what the story is about. Like, the story part of this bit has eluded me completely. My own fault for not being bothered to read it, but, you know, do you want me to read it? No, you want me to understand it, talk it through. Reading's not my, you know, I'm an adventure traveller.
No, my sword!
You know, you get the
Body
gist,
and mind.
killing everything. Read it, and read the story, you know? It's not a book, is it? It's not Genshin Impact the book, is it? It's not a book. It's not a book, is it? It's not a book, is it? Fucking computer game, mate.
Faster?
Gaming, mate. It's a fucking
Okay,
computer
faster.
game, mate. Got to address that actually on stream as well, but I'm not doing it now. I can't be asked. But someone made a really good comment on the video that I did the other day. You know, I did a video where I said Asmongold said that Genshin Impact reaches a different audience and than would normally be gamers. And I said, well, everyone's a gamer these days, mate. Everyone's a gamer. Actually, I'm sort of addressing it now, so I might as well talk a little bit. Benny's adorable. I said on my video, everyone's a gamer these days, so it's naive to say that Genshin Impact is reaching an audience of people who wouldn't normally be gamers, because every human would normally be a gamer.
Where are you?
And that we don't talk about computer games and board games separate in the world of computer game development, like game development. They play Dungeons and Dragons and consider it a game as much as they play Genshin Impact and consider it a game. But what was raised as a really important and credible point in the chat was that gamers is an industry term.
Clee was a brave girl today.
Sorry, Clee. Gamers is an industry term for people who play computer games specifically, and because it's like a hobby, like saying like I'm a football enthusiast or a collectible card game trading enthusiast, because it's like a hobby, then there's this world of people who are gamers who keep up to date with the gaming news, who have like a gaming laptop and, you know, by the gaming times or whatever. And whilst I actually think that's a really good point, like, you know, Asmongold was saying it's attracting an audience of people who wouldn't normally be gamers, and there are some people who aren't normally into the hobby of gaming as such. I also think that my original point still stands as well, that they are gamers, it's just that you're like kind of making an elitist gate of like, unless you are into the hobby, you're not really a gamer. Well, there are some people that play the games that aren't into the hobby, if you know what I mean, that aren't buying Gamer magazine and don't know what new game is coming out next week and haven't got the latest PC, but they're playing as many computers, like they're gamers. Right? It's just that they're not like to your level credible gamers. Maybe they're not, like, maybe there's a spectrum of depth on that scale of hobby, and maybe some people don't play a computer game every day. Like my mom used to play Tetris on my Game Boy, and I haven't seen her play a computer game for a good long time since then. But is she not a gamer because she doesn't play Tetris as much anymore? Like, is she not a gamer? She plays Candy Crush and shit like that. She's played those games over the time that they've been out on the phone. You know what I mean? When that was like, she'll play a game or two if she fancies it. She'll do Sudokus, phone Sudokus. Is she not a gamer? Can't be credible as a gamer because she's not as far down into the hobby as some people who understand what an NVIDIA GeForce is. Do you have to? Where's the line? When you know what an NVIDIA GeForce is, and then you're a gamer. But before that, you don't count. I think that's the same sort of mistake as Asmongold was making. That yeah, you can sort of say there's this industry and this hobby of gamers, meaning computer gamers. And that people don't say computer gamers. It's a silly thing to say, and it's not even just on a computer these days. It can even be on your phone. But that's where I'd say, right, yeah, I agree, but that's why all humans who have got phones count. Anyone who's got a phone then can go in that. And yeah, they're not into the hobby as much, but that's, isn't that the same as like imagine a football supporter. I'm a football supporter. I support football team Birmingham, and I didn't go to any of the games last season. So do I count? Am I not as good a supporter as the people? Oh, you're just a fair weather fan. You're an armchair supporter, they say sometimes. I used to have a season ticket though, so I'm not an armchair supporter because I've given them a good lot of money and spent a good lot of time in that stadium. I'm definitely not an armchair supporter. I'm just not as committed, not as deep down that rabbit hole, as some people are. We're all Birmingham supporters. I'm still a football fan. You can't take it away from me. You can't gatekeep it. If I play football once every 6 months, I'm a football player. It doesn't matter if I haven't played it for the last 6 months. I'm still a football player. I don't know where the lines are drawn. I don't know where you can say, no, you've stopped being a gamer now because you haven't played Tetris for 6 years. So, taking away your gamer card, drawing in and relating it to the context, drawing in an audience of people who wouldn't normally be gamers. You're saying, therefore, that unless you've got the GeForce, unless you've got an Xbox, unless you're interested in what's coming out, in the next BlizzCon, they're not doing BlizzCons anymore, are they? But unless you're interested on the new releases, you don't count as a gamer. Then, what do you say to somebody who's on the spectrum, but they're not going to do any of those things and never will? That are just going to play a bit of Genshin Impact on their phone. Do they not count as a gamer? I think that's. Where can you draw the line? I'd say, again, going back to my original point, I think everyone is a gamer. Anyone who's ever played a computer game of any description, you could probably say is on that spectrum of gamer somewhere. And not just computer game in my mind, any game. It's just they're yet to pick up their favourite or their chosen computer game and become, part of that. I'd say that if you're into gaming, then gaming does encapsulate that wider context of Dungeons and Dragons and Monopoly and anything, because that's the whole point. That's why it does. And again, I'd widen that again, say if you're human, you're into gaming, and then they're going to say, oh, yeah, but you're not into gaming, are you? Because you're not interested in what the new PlayStation game is, and you don't. I'm not interested in what the new PlayStation game is. I haven't got a fucking clue what the new technology is going to be in the new. I bought quite a recent computer, so I know a bit about graphics cards and shit. But I can't have people in that chat telling me I don't count as a gamer when the amount of hours I've put in to gaming probably is longer than they've been alive. I'm only joking there, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know if we can. I think it's hard. I agree with what they're saying. Asmongold in context is kind of right, saying that these people are not traditionally gamers. They don't have an Xbox and they don't know what's going on at the latest. Which Grand Theft Auto is coming out next, but. Not gamers though, not gamers. Maybe we need another term for tech head, or someone that's that into gaming that they're interested in what goes on inside the computer. Because knowing how the computer runs and what graphics cards do is irrelevant to playing computer games. Obviously it's relevant, isn't it? Obviously it's relevant, but I never knew how my Nintendo worked. I just like gaming. So when I was 8 years old, I didn't know that Super Mario 3 was about to come out. It was a surprise to me when it did. I just like gaming. So I think where's the ballpark, where's the line drawn? I think that's where the difficulty is. The minute you start saying, and I think we should have a word for people who are that into gaming, that committed with gaming, that they're deeper into the hobby. But then you've got this other problem as well. Asmongold plays loads of World of Warcraft and MMOs, but he hasn't touched certain games that other gamers would say oh my god, how have you not played this game? You're not a gamer unless you've played XYZ. I could say to you, you're not a gamer unless you've played games off the Sinclair Spectrum ZX, so you know the history. And you're not a gamer unless you've played Mario 1, 2 and 3 all the way to the end. Forget 3D games. You're not allowed them yet. You've got to do your gamer course. You've got to know where the history is, and you've got to start from the start. Have you played Tetris? No? Right, you're not a gamer. You don't get a gamer card. I want to see evidence. Put your homework on the desk. It's not like that, is it? Some people only play Fortnite. Are they not gamers because they don't know how to play FIFA? I mean, it's within the world of gaming, you've got such diversity. Again, Monopoly, not gaming. You have to know the hobby. I should get the actual quota. Hang on, I've got to. Now that I'm doing it, I'll get the actual.
A really
Give them the,
weird-looking lizard.
shut up, please. Do them the fairness of reading the actual thing, which was on. So I'm looking at YouTube, and I'm looking at your channel, and I'm going to channels, and I'm going to Ganji cuts, and I'm going to Genshin gets an audience.
Like Genshin Impact is one of those games that has people that play pretty much Genshin Impact, right? And they play games like Genshin Impact. So it gets an audience of people that wouldn't necessarily be gamers.
I've got to pick him up on this. So there we go. That's the original Asmongold quote. It gets an audience of people that wouldn't necessarily be gamers. And let me just quickly find Firefox. No, that's the wrong one. Fuck. OBS has been changed today. It's been updated and it's fucked me up. So there we go. There's that. And the comment in chat is, I think there's a difference between being a gamer and being a gamer. So that's what I'm saying, isn't it? Yeah, we're agreed on that. A gamer, in inverted commas, with capital G gamer, is someone who keeps up with the gaming industry and is a part. Sorry, I will have to pick you up on that. A part, not a part. A part means, I'm being pedantic a bit, but so what? You know, we're being pedantic about things. A part, where you've written it there as one word, I see it so much on the internet these days. I don't see why people make that mistake, because it means separate from. So what you're actually saying is that someone who keeps up with the gaming industry and is separate from the greater gaming landscape and culture. What you mean is included with a part. Maybe it's autocorrect. I'm not saying that you're silly. You know, I'm just saying that people make this mistake. Anyway, I think there's a difference between being a gamer and there as well as a capital TH. So I think it's autocorrect you've got going on here that's autocorrecting your words maybe for you. Sorry, I'm not critiquing your spelling, punctuation and grammar. I'm just, although I am, so sorry. There's a difference between being a gamer and being a gamer. A gamer is someone who keeps up with the gaming industry and is a part of the greater gaming landscape and culture. And that's where I'd say, is it? Do you have to keep up with the industry? Like, what if you just played Tetris for the last 20 years? Like, Asmongold was playing the same fucking World of Warcraft for fucking ages. He's not keeping up with the greater gaming industry. He is now, in certain contexts. We are talking about Genshin Impact and Gacha, but also I'm not, because I have no idea what's going on in CSGO. I can't possibly, it's too wide for me to keep up with the entire industry, landscape and culture. So am I not a gamer? Because I don't keep up with that industry. I'm on Twitch, but I'm not keeping up with the, you know, I think that's harsh to draw the line around that. But I do see the point that's, you know, if you're talking about someone who has a game of Tetris every now and then, and someone who's got a fucking Nvidia GeForce and a i9 and a Stream Deck, you know, there's a difference, isn't there? So I count on both fronts. The people Asmund is talking about are people who maybe only play one or two games, or maybe don't even play games. And that's my point as well, is that I don't think that counts. I think that you might not play so many of the modern computer games, but you know, someone who plays a game on a phone or, you know, kicks a ball around. Gaming is wide. Gaming, that's my whole point, is that gaming is also Monopoly. Gaming is also a throwing a dart. So people enjoy games. But the people who Asmund is talking about, they maybe play one or two games or don't even play other computer games, I would edit in there, who play Genshin Impact as like their only computer game. Well, technically they are gamers because they're playing a video game. They're not a part, and again, the use of a part here is incorrect. They aren't a part of the wider gaming community. And again, I'd pull that up though. What is the wider gaming community? It's just people who are playing games. So they are because they're playing games. Just because they're not vocal about it on Twitch doesn't mean they're not part of the community. Like, being a community is just inclusivity, the end. A community is a marketing term brought up by YouTube and things to create groups so that you can feel you're part of a group, so that you end up, you know, buying into marketing. But it's also got benefits to it. You know, there are also positive things about feeling like you're part of a group, although there are negatives and you should be aware of them. Group psychology is something we're going to talk about with Steve on our stream. But being part of that wider gaming community, like you saying that someone isn't, you're there in the comments saying, like defining who is and isn't allowed to be in the community. That's what you're doing, 90TY5. I respect you and your comment here. I'm not
like
Genshin
Impact.
I'm not dissing you and saying, oh, you're wrong and this and that. I think it's a really interesting thing to talk about. And I replied here that it's a really good comment, a point I'd not considered. I'll talk about it and get back to you. So this is me doing that talk now. But for you to say who is and who isn't part of the community, okay, so now we're streaming again. I'm just going to have to check back to see what I said, because for some reason, I think this is because OBS is updated, because I don't know why it did that. It just, okay, so now we're streaming again. Stream was gone, so I really apologise for that. How can I skip back on this broadcast? I don't know how to. I don't know which part I said, and I just looked up and the screen was flashing, so I don't know how far I've missed. Maybe you can tell me what the last thing I said was. But saying, see, that's going to fucking annoy me now, because I don't know if I can edit that, because I'll be missing a chunk and I don't know where to start from. Your last comment was, what if you're in the rap game? So I don't know if that's pertinent to this. Probably is, isn't it? Probably it is pertinent, who's in the rap game and who's not. I was addressing a comment, yeah, but which part, like, did I get up to the bit where I said you're gatekeeping who's allowed to be in the community? Did I get up to the part where I'd said community is just humanity? I'll reiterate that point and then we'll go from there, and if I've missed a chunk I'll have to redo it some other time, but it'll annoy me anyway. The people Asmon's talking about are the people who maybe only play 1 or 2 games and don't even play games, who play Genshin Impact. While technically they are gamers because they're playing a video game, they aren't part of the wider gaming community, is being said here. And so I'm saying that you're not allowed, like you, 90TY, who I respect. Oh, you can't even see it on the screen now. Why can't you see it on the screen now? Thanks. OBS is fucking up today. Like, proper bad style. The people Asman is talking about are people who maybe only play 1 or 2 games. Like, they're saying that there's a gaming community, and you're only in the gaming community if, in their statement here, that you're part of the greater gaming landscape and culture, which is a grey area you can't define. How do I know if I'm in the greater gaming landscape and culture? Is it the amount of tweets I've sent? Is it the amount of videos I've watched? I don't know. But this person, 90TY, has also said that while technically they are gamers because they're playing a video game, they aren't a part, and again they've used a part incorrectly there, they mean a part of the wider gaming community. Well, and then I've said community is that you're now the gatekeeper. You can't be in the community because you didn't play enough computer games, or you didn't do whatever you define as being part of the greater gaming landscape and culture. You're in the community and you're drawing a line and saying they can't be part of it. So if you know what a GeForce RTX is, you're allowed in, and if you don't, you're not. And how do I know if you know that? You've got to tweet it. So whatever it is, they're drawing the lines, and I think that's wrong, because that's gatekeeping what is and isn't in the community. And I would say if you've played a game, or you're playing a game, or you're human because you enjoy gaming, because humans enjoy all forms, that was my point, is humans enjoy gaming, then that's the community, and that the community should extend as far as being human, and that's it. Like, you shouldn't be drawing lines around who can and can't come in, and you shouldn't be defining who isn't in. That's in-group and out-group psychology, which I hope we can talk about with Steve at some point, because if you look at in-group psychology, you'll see that this is actually, like, it's sociological, social psychology aspect. In a social group, towards an individual feels loyalty and respect because they're a membership of the group, and to be part of an in-group, you also form an out-group. Like, we're the gamers, you're not. So now we're defining, like, these terms, and you actually find that I mean, we'll have to talk about it with Steve and get deep on it, but there's negative detrimental effects to it, which is that, like, you might say, like, you know, I like Birmingham and you like Aston Villa, and Aston Villa are shit and Birmingham are great, you fucking idiot. Like, I'm the good group, you're the shit group. Like, there are reasons why gatekeeping a group and things like that are negative. Like, how do people get into the group? What do they have to prove to? Who do they have to prove it to in order to get into the group? And you got even worse things like, you know, what fascists do, like, you know, Hitler and the Jews. You're not being in the right group there was a bit of an issue, wasn't it? So I don't like these group things. Like with the ASMR community and me, you know, everyone thinks the same, so you're in the community. Except me, I don't agree. Oh, we don't like you, the community says. Well, you know, fuck you. Like, I'm part of the community. You don't have, not everyone's going to be on your same wavelength just because we're an ASMR community. I might think you're a sellout and you might think that I'm up my arse and shout my mouth off. Like, I might call you a sellout in public and you might have to block me on Facebook. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you might have problems. Ooh, what are we going to do? Well, you did do that interview with Playboy, didn't you? Yeah, you did. So, you know, fuck you. Like, the group's not always going to agree. And then you've got arbitration within a group about who's right. And then you've got a structure of what's the word I'm looking for, hierarchy within a group. And now we're talking about all these other things, you know, a bit different, aren't they? But what I'm saying is that I think it's really clear to me, the video wide, in order to be part of a wider gaming community, we have to have somebody arbitrarily drawing some sort of gatekeeping line, and that's you here, and the line is that you have to be part of the greater gaming landscape and culture. So I don't know what that is. I don't know how you get in. I don't know if playing Tetris means that my mom is, and I don't know if the fact that she's also played Candy Crush means she is, or if she didn't play Candy Crush, she's not. But they make a good point at the end. They couldn't give a fuck about if you only play Genshin and you don't play other games, as long as you're not being annoying about it. So that's a good point. So this person actually doesn't believe in those arbitrary lines drawn. They don't care. We're all human. We can all just do what we want, they say at the end. But they do make this qualification. Maybe they're confused. And like, I'm not having a go at 90TY here, but I'm saying, you know, think about it. Maybe you don't agree with group psychology. Maybe you don't want that line drawn about around you. And maybe just because you heard someone telling you this, you know, maybe the... What I'm trying to say is that people reinforce this kind of group thing. You know, you've got gangs in America, you know, we're the Bloods and they're the Crips and, you know, we have a fight, right? They've got, like, reinforced this in you. No, yeah, like, you know, then you go out and tell someone else. Then you go out and be the police for someone else. Who are you on the internet to say that some people don't belong in the community? That's what you've literally said in that comment. Technically, they are gamers because they're playing a video game, but they're not a part of the wider gaming community. Who are you to determine that? And do you like the way you sound on the internet when you're saying that to people? What if my little sister reads that? Not my little sister, she's grown up, but a little, you know, what if someone reads that on the internet and says, oh, I didn't realise that me playing Genshin Impact wasn't enough. I'm not part of the gaming community. I'm going to go and do something else. This gaming community doesn't sound very nice. They don't even want me in it. Gatekeeping. Yeah, I think this is more people using a word to mean two different things. You see, I agree and I disagree at the same time. It's like, what do you call someone who mostly plays games as their main hobby, who keeps up with pretty much every new game and plays all kinds of games, both mainstream and not. Mainstream and not. Sorry, mainstream's one word. Mainstream and not. Like, you call them a gamer. Yeah, you do, don't you? Asking someone that question, it's very possible they'd say it's a gamer. Yeah, that's, again, marketing speak, though. It's just because marketing needs to have a word for you to categorise it. We don't need these categories. Again, I could call them a human. Do they also play the guitar? What about anime? Are they into anime? Are they separate people? Are the people that like anime separate from the gamers? Are the people that like the guitar separate from them? Can we be all three? Can you be two of three and one of the other? We're human, mate. We're all human. And that's the problem, is when you're trying to draw these lines around and create these arbitrary lines, we don't necessarily need them as humans. I'll tell you who does need them. YouTube, so you can put your videos in the right place so that it reaches the right market. It's marketing. The gaming market, and the idea that someone would be a gamer and that you identify as a gamer will then lead you to make purchases and, you know, help the people that are selling you the items. You go in the right area of the shop. That's what it's really about. As a computer gamer, as 90TY actually said, they could give a fuck as long as you don't annoy me. Now, if you're actually just quietly playing your games, no one cares. You don't need a title. You don't need a badge. Hello, my name is Scott and I'm a gamer. I don't need that. It's irrelevant to my life, but I'll tell you who does need it, and I've told you, marketing. I feel like having a term for that is a good thing. Industry would require that, and that gamer fits it quite well. Yeah, maybe we need a new term though, because like I said, I don't think gamer does fit it quite well, because gamer also, a good thing about names like nomenclature, the names we give things, is if they mean something specific. And like if I say they're plums and you think that they're my plums and you grab my plums and oh, that hurt because I wanted you to take those fruits. Do you know what I mean? We need names to be specific. So if gamer also fits the idea that somebody who enjoys games, whether they're tennis or chess, and that is also the academic term that the people who create computer games use when they're talking about their culture and their industry. And us as end users, gamers, we're not party to those discussions. But if you are looking into my documentary, which you can find on Gatekeeping on my channel, and you go to videos and you search for indie. Like, I know this because I asked the people the questions and they told me. Like Henry there was talking about like playing like board games, and we've got a sequence where they're playing Dungeons and Dragons in the documentary. Check it out on the channel there. Look, Gatekeeping. Like gaming, is general, is chess, is checkers, is football, is everything, and computer games, of course. But the digital medium is not exclusive when we talk about gaming. However, to the end user, as you say, and in the industry and on YouTube, and you know, not maybe in every part of the world, you know, maybe this word is specific to Western culture, and maybe we've got different ideas in different parts of the world. You know, maybe in Afghanistan they don't call them gamers. I don't know. But to us in this small way, yeah, agreed. So maybe we need a better word. Maybe we need like a word that, again, like, you know, gamer could mean like you might know about CSGO and I might know about Genshin, and we can't see eye to eye, we don't understand each other's world. You might have played Hearthstone, maybe you haven't. Are you a gamer yet? Like maybe some gamers just play World of Warcraft and they're not gamers because they're not part of this wider culture, are they? They're just playing World of Warcraft. So where do you draw the lines? I don't think that having a term like gamer does fit quite well. I think it's actually quite a bad fit. I think it's way too general, and that's the point. We're humans. Maybe we should just be general. But if you want to be specific, I don't know why this needs to be hyper-specific down to has this person played a video game before? If so, they're a gamer. Like, that's not a useful word at all. Why do we need to dumb down language constantly and make it as broad and inclusive as possible till it has no meaning? Oh, right, yeah, but the broad, inclusive language is the original meaning, isn't it? So what you're asking for is more specific language. We can have both. Like, the word is useful, but what we're finding is it's not useful to determine. Like, I agree with what XXA's man here is saying, right?
Like, Genshin Impact is one of those.
But not entirely, because has their comment gone? It's literally gone now, hasn't it? Is my computer fucking up? It looks like their comment's gone. I was going to say I agree with what they're saying, but not entirely, as maybe they're watching this and they've took the comment off. I don't know. That's fucking weird. No, it's all here. Yeah, fine. I feel like having a term that's specific fits quite well. Like, so, but you're asking, why do we have to be specific? Has this person played a video game before? If so, they're a gamer. Like, I would say we need an industry term for someone who, you know, like you said, is an industry au fait with the commonality of the, like. But what about this? Do you know what poggers is? You know what poggers is because we're on Twitch. Some people have never heard the word, wouldn't understand it. They played more computer games than you would ever understand. Some people make computer games and don't watch Twitch. Some people, like, you know, it's so varied and wide that you can't have that word. Like, you can't say this player is a gamer because they played Fortnite, a professional, like someone at professional foot. Like, you'd have to have these other words: Fortnite Pro, Valorant Pro, streamer, like variety streamer, World of Warcraft streamer. You know, you'd have to have these other words instead. And there, we're finding that the world of gaming, this big, wide, inclusive thing, has got lots of narrow niches, and that each niche is not inclusive of all the others. So it's actually not, like, it is very specific. We've got those words, but gamer is not that word. It's too broad. And you're angry that it's broad and it has no meaning, but the specifics we're not using. You should use the specifics, maybe. So that's what I think about that. I think there's a difference between being a gamer and a gamer. A gamer is someone who keeps up with the gaming industry and is a part of the greater gaming landscape and culture. I would say maybe not. A gamer is someone who plays games. And someone who plays games is a human. That's my point in the video. The people Asmon's talking about are people who maybe only play 1 or 2 games, and maybe they don't even play computer games, but they've picked up Genshin Impact. In my mind, they're a gamer who has yet to find their true calling in games world. They have yet to find the game that they enjoy. But that's because the games haven't been made for them properly yet. But they've been a gamer all along. It's just someone's had to give them the right game and unlock that. But all along they've been a gamer. They've been searching for that game. They've been playing chess and tennis and all these other games. We're humans. And that the problem has been with the industry saying, no, you're not a gamer unless you like first-person shooters. No, you're not. You're not a gamer because you don't like these games. But actually, they've been playing all these other games all along. Snake on the Nokia. And you don't know, Asmon doesn't know, who played Snake on the Nokia before they played Genshin Impact, who didn't play World of Warcraft because they didn't want to play it. They like computer games, but not that computer game. He doesn't know, he's making conjecture. I'm making conjecture as well, but mine's a bit more reasonable because I'm saying humans like games. So I think it's a bit more reasonable than saying there were some people who were not computer game players ever, wouldn't have even considered playing a computer game, and then decided, oh, hang on, this Genshin Impact, or I'll try that. And that those people also didn't play a game on their phone ever. Never on their phone, never. You've got to say, never. You know, so... No, I don't think so. I think we've all played the computer games. We've all had a go on Mario. Some people didn't take to that. Doesn't mean they're not gamers. But I agree, there are people who maybe have not been playing as many computer games and have been drawn into this more tech-based computer game culture because of something like Genshin Impact. So I actually agree. The difference is, I think they're always a part of the gaming community. It's just they haven't been... their needs have not been met by the gaming industry. That's the difference. I think gaming industry people would agree. I think people that make computer games would say, you know, yeah, these people are our audience. Like when they created the Nintendo Wii, those people are the audience. They are out there. It's just they're not being catered for. So I think that's a bit of a... Maybe we're talking around language now. You know, maybe we're talking around language, but I wanted to take that comment on and talk about it, so I have done. I hope that comes out nice in the edit. I'm not taking the piss out of anyone. I'm not saying you're wrong and I'm right. I'm saying we're talking about a subject and it's interesting, and I counter those points that have been raised on the chat with interesting points of my own, hopefully, and maybe we can carry on talking, because that's the only way you get anywhere. And for me, it's all about being inclusive and saying to somebody, like, I respect that I might not... You know, it's not for me to say you're not a gamer and that you can't be a gamer, and that I'm not the gatekeeper or judge for, like, if you're telling me you're a gamer, you're a gamer. Like, you know, if you're telling me you don't like computer games, I might think you're not a gamer then. Or me, what I think is, oh, you haven't found the one for you. You know, it's like somebody telling me they don't like chocolates. Yeah, don't you? Really? Because chocolates are nice. No, I just don't like them. Right, have you tried this kind of... What about dark chocolate? What about salted caramel chocolate? We're going to find you a fucking kind of chocolate you like, and one day you're going to come around and say, you know what, I do like chocolates after all. All that time, I just hadn't had the chocolate for me. You know, I'm human. I like food. I'm human. I like, you know, congratulations. I'm human. I like gaming. That's the way I feel about it. So I think that having that inclusivity means that these people come along this journey with us more often, are more included. And without that inclusivity, you know, attitude to start with, people don't even make the games for these wider audience people. And that's why Genshin's successful, and why Asmongold is still stuck in this, like, old thought pattern of gaming equals Razer laptop, or, you know, gaming equals Twitch, or gaming equals... Like, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. If your sister's had a My Little Pony in the past, she's a gamer. It's just they didn't make a My Little Pony MMO when we were kids, so she never got in. They didn't make a pink Xbox. Like, they didn't market gaming at young girls. So young girls grew up generationally feeling that it wasn't really for them. And then when they looked into it, it was heavily marketed to young boys, so they felt even more so that it wasn't for them. But thank God we've managed to let that completely to waste, lay it completely, and push it all aside and open up this world to everyone. I think that's what really this is about deep down. And when they're talking about this audience, I mean, getting to the nuts and bolts here, you know, we're talking about people who wouldn't normally play games, who now play Genshin Impact. Who are we talking about? All the young lads are all playing Call of Duty. They're all playing games. So we're not talking about them, are we? We're talking really about girls, maybe. Either girls or old people. You know, who doesn't normally play games and why? And that's why I come down to that passionate point that, you know, it's important that as an industry, if people aren't playing games, they don't say that people are not gamers. They look inward and say, hang on, we're not servicing the gamers properly because they're not playing them and they're humans. So we're fucking up here somewhere. Yeah. And I think that even like, you know, there's a game for everyone. There's a game for everyone. I don't like computer games. I'm not playing. The people who say that, I bet they've played something on their phone and they're just saying it because they mean, I don't like a Razer laptop with an Xbox controller, or I don't like Call of Duty. That's what they mean, because they're still caught up in this nomenclature of gaming means 14-year-old boys swearing at each other on voice chat. You know, that's the problem. It's still a nomenclature problem. It's still a naming problem, but gaming is a human endeavour that we all enjoy. Point made. Zip. Right, get rid of that. Firefox gone. Back to Genshin Impact. So I did want to make that point, and I made it. We're now going to go here. I've been here already, having a look at this. So this is going to turn into a massive thing, isn't it? Go to where Rana is. This is this little mushroom. Oh no, I'm going in a different path now. Going in through here and finding a teleporter. Oh, it is though. It's this little mushroom kingdom. Look. We're in the little mushroom houses now. Hooray. Little radish houses. We're basically in the Kokiri forest, aren't we? So that's all good.
La la la.
Does it want us down in here? Down inside celebrity, cut with the mic, hang tight with the rhythm MC, with the real MC audacity, cut with the crowd capacity. Yes, you know we nasty. Bit of a cat like Asti. Hit him with a cutter with a killer cold class, that's classy. Original dogs for all the massive. What am I doing? Investigating this stone? Apple and cabbage. So, fuck. Am I supposed to be... I don't know where I'm supposed to go. It's all blacked out still. Through to the Mushroom Kingdom, I suppose. Cabbages. How long have we been on? An hour and 47. We're coming up towards maybe too long for me to carry on. I don't want to start a big story thing. I just wanted to get... If I can get it clear so that I can do the rest of my challenges on my tasks, you know? Might have to come back to this tomorrow. He says, walking into a story quest. Here we go. No, I'm going to come back to this tomorrow. I can feel it in my bones. This isn't going to be a quick 5 minutes. Give me the primos, is it? Look. And it's not voice acting either, the chuffers. So I've got to carry it along. Do you remember small stone houses we saw while camping? Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah. Kingdom for little people. Yeah, the Aranara, yeah, there's no one here. We've seen them all around. They're little pixie men. I get it. You know. I've got to play the instrument. So bollocks to that. Phantasmal gates. Complete the challenges within. Something good will happen. Play Arana's song on the lyre. Oh my god. No. Play the Song of Time and you'll be able to be transported to the Temple of Time. You can't ask me to play magic songs like Zelda. That's a bit too on the nose, isn't it? During a challenge, you must collect all the phantasmal seeds and return them to the gate within the time limit. You can leave me alone from that. Enter the gate. Dream flowers with Electro will allow you to mark the location of the seeds, but it'll undo the effect of the barrier. What? Flowers will appear. Standing within the barrier that these flowers project will cause opponents to forget your existence, and we exit combat. Additionally, activating the flowers with Electro marks the location of the seeds. That's good because I want them. But it will undo the effect of the barrier. Okay, okay. Like, bollocks to this.
Where are you?
Bollocks to this. I'm not doing all this now. I'll have to do it tomorrow. I'll have to stream tomorrow and do it. Let's go and have some fun instead. Where am I now? I'm in there. Shit. Was that the thing I just got, or was there another one? I've got to come back. I've got to come back, haven't I? And like, it's going to be a right chuffer, isn't it, to come back all the way.
La la la.
It's that little letterbox. Look, they've got a little letterbox to their houses. They've got the post going. They've got mail. You've got mail. No, this is easy. You can just come on this road and you're there, so it's alright.
La la
Fine.
la. Woo.
What? No, don't all attack me. I'm not bothered about this. Look, there's a chest down there as well. There's a Joculus. That's good. Picking them up. Actually, I might have enough of those to sort out a bit of a statue upgrade for us, mightn't I? Let's go and have a look at that. Got chatting and chuffing. Got in the vibe then, and then that was good. Finished.
Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people.
Offer all. No, not enough. 14 and 20. I need a few more, but that's alright. So let me see what I've achieved, what's on my list and what I've achieved. So I haven't got this thing done. I know it's going to be bigger than... And that's just the opening of it. 50 primos. It's going to be big. I'm going to have to tackle that tomorrow. What about Treasures Beneath the Vines? Again, 16 days to do it. Strange person. I know these things. You run into a strange person. You're not there for 10 minutes fetching them some radishes. Like, that's not how that is. You're there for 2 days, fucking... You know, you end up with a head shaped like a fucking radish and you have to get a wizard to take your hat off. It just... You don't know where it's going to go. So, there's that. We've got big streams lined up, which means I've cleared off, therefore... What am I still on here? Archon Quest, we still got that. No, totally still got that. The Chasm and Sumeru. We're nowhere near finished Sumeru yet with the Archon. Watasumi Sightseeing. This is some Inazuma shit we still got to do. No commissions, of course. And the world quests, we've got some stories and we've got some Inazuma. And now we've also got some Chuffing Sumeru. So it's starting to pile up on us, which is good because that more quests mean more primos.
Cleo is a brave girl today. I found a really weird looking lizard. Want me to show it to you?
And what else have I got? Strange Arch, that's primos. That's primos, mate. Read that. Get your primos, thanks. And we found the Registine. And I beat up the Registine and got those things done. So I did achieve... I'm trying to find the fucking event quest thing. Here we are. Graven Innocence we achieved, didn't we? We've done Meticulous Craftsmanship. Roaming the jungle. We can't do this until we unlock what we're about to unlock. So we're going to unlock what we're about to unlock, and I imagine we have to take photos of all these little men or something. I don't know. Little women as well, not being sexist, remember. But we've got to do that tomorrow. That's on the list. The bosses, we did this. Happy with. This is a bit of a chuffer, as you've seen, so I'm going to carry on in my free time trying to beat it, but I don't think it's good stream if I just repeatedly fail. So, you know, you might miss me killing it before it creates new fungi. But that's fine, isn't it? You know, I'll kill it before it creates new fungi at some point in the month. I don't have to worry about streaming it. Okay, we're happy with that. The speed runs, we saw those flying around, getting the books. We're happy with that. The fighting, again, I'm going to do a few of these off stream because it's just beating up a load of fucking mushrooms. But if it gets interesting, if Thieves and Sellsword starts getting interesting, I'll bring it to stream. If it's just beating up Fatui out in the world, I'll just beat up Fatui out in the world. I'm going to grab those up in my free time. So next stream, we're happy that we're ready with...
Explosion?
We'd spent our crap at the event shop as well. I've got a bit more crap here to spend. We know that we're going to be ready with the story quests next stream, so that's all sorted, lined up. This weekend we've got a bit of streaming to do, and then next week I'm away, but I'm taking the laptop, so tomorrow I'm having delivery of the laptop, and I'm setting up a new laptop, messing about with downloading and installing things, so I don't know when I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm hoping that I can bring a stream from the laptop, maybe in a different room, you know, seeing it working. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to try that tomorrow. I feel a bit businesslike on today's episode, and that's simply because we've done a big long stream on YouTube earlier, setting up, like, we're setting up content for September now, setting up the psychology with Steve, setting up the DSP conversations, and in terms of Genshin Impact, it's like a regular feature now.
Bombs, so heavy.
So I want to be businesslike with some of these quests and things, get them done on stream, but actually I just did it off the top of my head today. I just sort of like, you know, behave like this because I'm in this frame of mind. But what we actually want to start doing with Genshin Impact It's going to sound terrible to some people, but it's just reducing the amount that I'm playing it on stream a little bit. So we've got a bit more space to play another couple of games. We want to play that cat game, Stray. Might save it for Christmas. And, you know, I want to start bringing those indie games back into the fold. So I need, you know, 1 or 2 of my Friday, Saturday, Sunday. At least one of those days can't be Genshin. At the moment, 3 Genshin Impact days on stream in a row. I want to maybe change one of those to be gaming on Twitch, but with a different game. So I think in order to do that, part of me says you need to get everything off this list done on Genshin Impact, but another part of me says the list is never complete and will always be ever going. And so what we start to do is, instead of a like episode today where I showed you all the running around and all the other crap that goes on, I call that like grinding and crap, like, you know, where I'm going to have to go around and kill all those different mushrooms on all these different challenges. The photographing was fun, we did that together. The discovery's fun, we did that together. Going around and killing thieves and sellswords 5 times, I'll do that off stream. So I wanted to show you the sort of stuff, and I have shown you, you know, the commissions before. You know what goes on. So I'll keep playing Genshin Impact for commissions and these little events. I might start not doing the events on stream as much, unless they're special, because, like I say, you know, do you need to see me go and fucking kill a million hilly churls in a row? So we'll keep up with the story on stream, and we'll keep up with that main stuff of Genshin Impact, but I want to be able to squeeze in a bit more gaming of other varieties as well. And I think we're up to the point now where we can do that. I don't know about making a review of Genshin. Instead, what's happened with Genshin is the things I've started saying about it have started coming out as Ganji cuts, and that actually has got some views. So whilst I would like to script and write a, you know, an hour-long video essay about Genshin Impact, now I've got a laptop coming, I might be able to do that, because I'll be able to sit and write a bit more, doing the old keyboard writing, and edit it, you know, it's going to be a bit of a big job. That's like, some people just do that, just make the video essays. Some people just stream, some people do both, and I'm not complaining, I'm loving it. So I'm going to get up to that hopefully, but luckily some of the things we've been saying have come out anyway. So, you know, those ideas have entered the public sphere without me having to edit it too heavily, which is good. So Genshin Impact is being achieved. We've played it. I can absolutely categorically say I understand it inside and out now. There's not much stuff here that, you know, is a new to me or a surprise. I haven't finished the Spiral Abyss. I've not finished it. I don't think we get to finish ever, but we're going to take a few characters to 90. I'm going to get the next cool character when we've got all those, you know, banners to come round. So we're now part of it. I'm able to make comment on it from within the community. Oh, he said that word. When did I start being part of the Genshin Impact community? Oh, I don't know. Do you have to make videos to do it? I don't know. Shouldn't cheat too much. I shouldn't cheat too much. They were good points, well made and well raised, and I really did find them interesting. And just by talking them through, I think I still feel like I'm on where I'm at, but I don't disagree that I think we do need a name for, you know, the kind of gamer that is that committed, that understands certain aspects of the industry. I think there should be a name for that, you know, committed enthusiast. In the same way though, I still think about it. If someone doesn't go to a football match, I still think they can be a football supporter. You know, I've never been to a Grand Prix. I like the Grand Prix. I'm not in the Grand Prix community, but I watch the Grand Prix. Oh, it's strange, isn't it? It's strange where those lines are. I don't have to go over that again. I just don't want to feel like I'm picking at people when I make little jokes, but yeah, so I feel like we're at a point now where we can make comment on Genshin, we can approach writing and editing a video, or 2, or 3, or 1 great big one. We can continue playing it on stream because we enjoy it, and we're going to, you know, tomorrow's going to be a Genshin Impact stream as normal. We're not going to filter it out overnight. And the big things are still, I'm still enjoying it. I'm still really enjoying it. I still want to see my characters at 90. I still want to see the conclusion of these stories and quests. And I still want to, you know, wish for the next one. But my desire to make it the be-all and end-all of my content is not, you know, I don't have a desire to make this the be-all and end-all of my content. And my exploration of not just the map, not just the chests, but my exploration of this game and gacha games. You know, my exploration of gaming hasn't finished, so I can't be, what's the word? Like selfish. Selfishly, I want to play this game a lot, so I'm going to off stream a bit more. And I do off stream. It's not that I only ever stream it, but in terms of our content, I think it would be indulgent, that's the word, indulgent, for me to just do the things that I really enjoy all the time and ignore the other things. The whole reason we're playing Genshin is because I thought I'd do something that I might not enjoy, a gacha game, and I might, you know, really enjoy it for a bit and then get fed up. When Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, I want to play that. Like, we want to play the Stray game. I think it's indulgent to just play it too much for stream. And saying that, you know, maybe I should just be a Genshin streamer. Maybe that's an irony, that if I play it even more, it might be better for stream. But where I want to be, it's not. So I've made that point clear and well made, I think. Yeah, it's not that I'm not going to be here for the Genshin community. I'm only just starting to be part of it, like in terms of being heard on YouTube, maybe. But it's that, you know, I'm not a one-trick pony. So we've got that. We know where we're at with that. I'm not saying goodbye Genshin. Absolutely not. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow's big stream where we go down here and we fuck about with the mushroom people. But in terms of seeing me beat this boss 6 times until I get that right, or in terms of me, you know, daily commissions and grind, don't expect that. Story mode, yes. New events, big things, yes. Other games and other things as well, yes. And with that in mind, you know, leave me a comment, let me know, tell me what you think. I know that you want a cat game, obviously, but if there's anything else you ever see, Capital K said about the Cult of the Lamb, that looked really interesting to me. We were just a bit overloaded with Genshin Impact, and it was a good example of a game that maybe, and the cat game, that maybe we should have had a look at during the flow. So we're going to get back to that flow. So now that I've made my just announcements, business-like, it's not content. But I'm just talking through what's going on in my business-like brain at the moment, because I've got a lot on my little plate. Feeling a bit stressed. That's what it is. And then once we get it out of the way, once next week's out of the way and we've got Steve on stream talking to me on stream at the end of that week, then I will feel a lot less stressed and very relaxed and see that step forward. And then that weekend, we'll play Genshin Impact and another game, you see. So it's all step, step, step. Step, step, step. So you be good, my little puckos. I'm going to get off now and maybe come back to play Genshin Impact later on in my sleep because I can't get away from the bloody thing because I'm addicted. But you be good, my little puckos. Lots and lots to see and do. I am me and you. And remember, if you can't be good, you're naughty.